Hey, good morning, everybody. I went ahead and antiqued these um, bar stools that I was going to use for bed supports, and I'm going to run it past you, see what you guys think of it. Just kind of made them look old. If I get around this side, you can probably see it a little better. I did them both to match. Tell me what you guys think of this. I'm not sure about it myself, so I think it'll look good with the birch interior. Here's a picture of the birch interior. It's basically what's going to be in the bus. The tops are they've been stripped down, and they just have a brown wax glaze on them, and that's just been stripped down to bare wood too. But all the rest of it's just been antiqued. It looks like it's been around a while. I used this cream wax, brown cream wax. I used a grunge, and I used a chalk finish, and I also used an old can that I had laying around that had some leftover paint in it that I liked the color of for kind of an earthy tone, and it was just a paint primer and one by Bear. But that's what I used on it. At least they both look the same now. Well, you guys let me know on that. I was just curious if you guys wanted to see the second-hand store. I can walk you in there if you want to look at it. This store hasn't been opened. Yeah, I never got the ambition up to open it. Kind of burned out on the whole idea of it now. Got fishing poles, bunch of electronic stuff. Bit of a hodgepodge right now. Lots of old albums, Beatles, and I've got a lot of Army packs. That one there is brand new. That one right there with the hat, next to the hat. Yeah, it's an Army. It's a extra large Army extended stay type pack. I think they call it a mole, M-O-L-L-E, and Army sleeping bags. Batman. There's a Sony stereo system, amp, bass. It's got a cool bass. I think it's a 1968. There's doodads in the counter, in the curio cabinets. Another Sony rack system, a reel-to-reel. Whole bunch of CDs in here. All rock and roll. Some of this stuff is covered up so you won't be able to see it, but bunch of jewelry. This one here is kind of covered up, but there's a bunch of old 30s and 40s stuff in here. More stuff on the shelf there. Cabbage Patch Kid up there. Got some African art. Got that lion. A couple of masks over there on the wall. Oops. There's a whole rack of appliances. Some of the stuff's new in box. That rack there is all Army. There's a rack behind it too. This is all kitchenwares, and that's a big square kitchen center island with matching chairs. Can't see it, it's all buried away right now. Yeah, but this whole rack's full of army coats. And then there's a bunch of camping equipment, sleeping bags. Games on this lower rack. Bunch of kids' toys. More games. I think these bins are full of games too, if I remember right. Oh no, that's a bunch of cool rocks. We end up with a big rock collection. Bags of really cool stuff. Thunder eggs, that type of stuff. And there's something I could probably use. That's a digital camera. All the setup for it. I think I got the bag for it too. It's a Nikon. A couple lamps, just multitudes of stuff around here. Tons of old VHS. Then of course there's the glassware, kitchen area. Bunch of different plate sets. Dinnerware. This is just the stuff we sorted out of the other side. Under here, there's a whole rack. It's being stubborn here. Whole rack of women's shoes in here. Whole rack of them. Then there's a whole bunch more up in here. I've got a ton of these Nike Airs. Lots of Nike shoes. I think they're up here. Yeah. Nikes. Lots of them. This rack's full of women's clothes. This rack's full of women's clothes. Let me get the light. Tons and tons of books. I've got them all wrapped up to keep them clean right now, but there's books there. A lot of old stuff in here too. There's an old hutch. It's got stained glass doors on it. It's a pie hutch is what it is. It's got an opening there, flower drawer, bread opener, storage. It's got a ceramic top on it. Then there's boxes of random women's and men's clothes here. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff in here. This great big old rack here has just got tons of different kinds of blankets and throws and sheet sets. Some of this stuff I can't even remember what's here. Oh, this is a really old mirror right here. I think it has 1936 on the back of it. That's a little vanity and a bench. I can't even remember what's in some of this stuff. Oh yeah, whole thing full of new stuffed animals. Bunch of men's stuff here. men's boots. This is all used here. This is used. All men's stuff here. On this side, there's Dickies coats here. These are new. The whole rack of these nice. Here's a hooded one. A bunch of canvas ones here. Some used coats along with it. Random art pieces. Bunch of hats up on top there that are covered up. There's the bad guy hat, black one. There's the good guy hat. There's the white hat. Yeah, there's lots and lots of stuff in here. There's a bunch of electronics in the back corner there. Cables, USB cables. All sorts of stuff is laying around in here. I put a lot of effort and work into this to get it to go, and then now we're just, I don't know, just lost interest in it. Look at these Rode speakers here. Those are for keyboard speakers. There's a pair of them there. And there's the stands for them to hold them up. And there's a whole bunch of camera tripods. Stuff back here too, see? Well, guys, I hope you found that interesting. It's just a little walkthrough to show you what was in here. And out here it's dark, you can't see it, but there's another whole store out here. This is all building supplies, building materials, tools, paint, racks of paint. Maybe sometime later I'll turn on the lights and show that part of it to you. Well, you guys have a good day.